Hi class, this is Kevin, and today we'll be doing corrections to the first calculus quiz, which was on trigonometry. I'm going to pay special attention to question 3, which gave a lot of students some trouble. Now, this question says, solve all the angles in a given triangle using the appropriate law. Here we have a triangle with 3 unknown angles, but the question gives us all 3 sides. This type of question is clearly an application of the cosine rule, and as you will see later, also the sine rule as well. So I'm going to start by trying to solve for angle A using the cosine rule. So the formula for the cosine rule is as follows: a squared is equal to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cos the angle A. So I'm going to put in the values that are given. A squared 5 squared plus 4 squared minus, I'm going to open a bracket here to show that all these terms are multiplying each other, 2 times 5 times 4 cos A. So 8 squared is 64, 5 squared is 25, and 4 squared is 16, minus 2 times 5 times 4 is 40, and I write back cos A. So I'm going to leave this side for now. I'm going to work on this side now and try to simplify. So 64 minus 25 minus 16 gives me 23, and that is going to be equal to the minus 40 times cos A. My goal is to solve for this A here. So what I want to do now is to isolate the cosine A. To do that now, I come over here and say 23 divided by minus 40 is equal to cos A. And if I want to solve for A now, I would write cos inverse 23 over minus 40 equals A, and the answer I get is 125 degrees. So A is equal to 125 degrees. Now I move on now to solve for side B. So for B now, I have enough information to use the sine rule. For B, I have the angle A, and I have its corresponding side, and I want to solve for angle B, and I also have its corresponding side, which is 5. So I have enough information to use either the cosine or sine rule, but I choose in this instance to use the sine rule. So the sine rule now is as follows: sine A over the side A is equal to sine the angle B over the side corresponding to B. So my goal is to solve for B. So I want this side isolated. So I'm going to say sine the angle B is equal to sine A over A times B. Now I just simply plug in my variables. Sine A, that will be sine 125 degrees times 5 divided by the side A, which is 8, and I get an approximate value of 0.5113, and my goal is to find the angle B, so I'm going to sine inverse this number now. So sine inverse 0.5113, and that gives me the angle B. So my answer is 30 degrees, and that is the angle B. So B is equal to 30 degrees. Now the final angle, I wouldn't complicate myself with using the sine or cosine rule. Instead, I will simply use the fact that all the angles in a triangle must add up to 180 degrees. So therefore, if all the angles in a triangle add up to 180, and I want to find this missing angle, all I have to do is subtract these two from 180 degrees. So 180 minus 125 minus 30, and that gives me 25 degrees, and that will be angle C. So here we have it.